All right, here are examples that we're going to use. So here's what I recommend. I think you guys should try these, right? And then pause the video while you're trying it, and then see how you did, okay? So here's the first problem. So let's take a look at this. 4 to the 2n minus 1 equals 64. So why don't you pause the video, try this, see how far you can get, and then come back and see how you do compared to what I do. All right, so I'm hoping you listened, all right, and you're doing, you did 1A, or you tried it at least, okay? So here's the thing. I can write 64 as 4 to the third power because it's 4 times 4 times 4, right? 4 times 4 is 16, and 16 times 4 is 64. And then I have 4 to the 2n minus 1, right? And so once your bases are the same, I can set this equal to this. So I'm going to have 2n minus 1 is equal to 3. So now we're going to add 1 to both sides, and it's just multi-step problem solving, right? 2n equals 4, divide by 2, and you get n is equal to 2. Let's plug it in. So 2 times 2 is 4 minus 1 is 3. So we would wind up with 4 to the third equals 64, which I know is true because I just did it down here, right? So that's how that one works. And now let's take a look at 1B. All right, so same deal, guys. Pause the video, take a crack at this, see how it goes, and then let's reconvene by you hitting play again. Okay, so hoping you did that. This one's already written about in the simplest form as we can. We could turn this into 1 to the 25th, but we'd have to do some like real screwy stuff with that, and we're not going to do that. So we're going to change 125th to 5 to the third power, and then that would be to the x plus 2 power. All right, so let's rewrite this whole gizmo like this. So we have 5 to the third to the x plus 2 power. And so now that I know my bases are exactly the same, we will set our exponents equal to each other. So we will go 5x is equal to 3 times the quantity x plus 2. All right, because that's how power of a power works, is you multiply this times this. And you're multiplying this whole thing times this, not just x or just 2, right? Which is why we use the parentheses and set it up like distributive property. All right, so we get 5x is equal to 3 times x is 3x, and then 3 times 2 is 6. It's plus. All right, let's move 3x over to the other side where there's also variables. That leaves 6 over here, and you get 2x, and then divide both sides by 2. And so once you figure the setup for these out, these are pretty easy. They're not that bad. All right, so I hope this helps you, and you know, and I don't know. I'm weird. I find stuff like this kind of fun, but I hope you find this a little fun too. All right, and if you don't, oh well, I'm sorry. So we'll see you in the next one.